We do have a modification division of the business, but the extent of those projects is somewhat minimal. So we focus on usually 3 to 4 basic items. Most of our containers are sold with a lockbox, which is essentially a welded steel box that goes on the front of the container, which adds for an additional level of security. So rather than having the padlock placed on the handle of the container, it is essentially placed behind a metal shroud that protects it. So that's a very, very popular item. Item number 2 would be a steel Mandor. So containers have traditional barn doors at one end of the container. So that's a standard feature on all containers. But a lot of times people are looking for a greater level of accessibility. So by putting some type of an access point, usually in the side of the container, allows for you to be able to get in and out of the container easier, and allows you access to maybe the back of the container, as an example, to retrieve items. So Mandor, so lockbox, Mandor, a roll-up door, which is a 6 foot wide by 7 foot tall steel door, very similar to a garage door that just rolls up onto itself. That's also a very popular item that gets installed for the same types of reasons, usually from an accessibility standpoint. On a 40-foot container, as an example, you can imagine needing to retrieve something at the back of a container that has no windows, no kind of access points. It's very difficult from an inventory management perspective if you're trying to get something in the back. So installing a roll-up door, typically in the side, again, usually nearer to the back of the container, allows you an access point at the front where the barn doors are, and then an access point along the side as well. And given that it's 6 foot wide, if you're putting pallets or some type of product into the container, it allows for more easier movement of those goods. And we're starting to see more requests for windows.